Oh, I had a couple of false starts, but now I'm alive. What's that? We got a text message. It's from Dan Murphy's saying I'm getting a delivery tomorrow, so that's a bonus. I didn't get it together to do the advanced warning for this one, so I guess people will be getting the notifications. Evening, Shannon. Nice to see you. Just managed to do a bunch of stuff at the last minute, like I often do. And but now I'm ready. Mixing my drink. I'm posting a video to my cocktail channel, my Halloween videos. I'm going to put a little bit of homemade, just a little bit of homemade grenadine in my drink this evening because I'm a wild and crazy guy, and that's a thing I can do. I love me too, Celtic King. So there you go. Well, this first one is just a non-alcoholic beverage. It's the last of my blood orange juice that I squozed, and a bit of fun, something a little bit different. Putting a little bit of homemade grenadine in there as well, aka pomegranate syrup. So, God, speaking of Halloween theme, that's a very dark blood sort of color for a beverage tonight. Oh, goodness me, how's everyone week been? We're now sliding into the second half. The landmark for Melbourne that all our lockdown stuff is getting eased. Celtic King, the question, is mead any good, is the same as the question, is beer any good? It depends which mead, and it depends what your taste is. Given that mead is a drink that has persisted for probably over a millennium, I think we can say it has something going for it. In fact, where might it be? I have some homemade mead that Mrs. Angry made that's actually quite good. Oh, it's over there. It's over there. Homemade mead. Shannon, I don't think you get to stop dealing with idiots just when this week's over. I think that the supply of idiots is basically endless. So that's just a thing that's going to keep happening. And hello, Safa. Yes, no cases in regional Vic, only 2 in Metro, and they're linked to their close contacts of ones that we already knew about. So that's not particularly surprising. So, things still looking good. I did my first trip into the city today for months. I haven't been in the city for months because I haven't been allowed to go in the city for months because of the lockdown restrictions. But I went in and I got mail and took some photos and saw the city, and absolutely fucking stupid number of people just not wearing masks, like having masks under their chin, and the urge to fucking punch them was so fucking high. Safa, why do you reckon we get more cases after the 8th of November? What do you think is going to be the source of that? That date doesn't mean anything to me. 90s guy, I took photos of street art. This is the thing I used to always do when I was working in the city. And so I haven't had any new photos of street art for months. Celtic King, you saw the photo I posted. Toby showed you. Nice. Yeah, Shannon, you don't want to go quite as far as pointing the gun at your head for the idiots, but it's just a thing we have to deal with. Oh, sorry, Safa. You think there might be more cases in regional Vic after the travel restrictions are eased? Yeah, there could be more. But hopefully it now stays on a thing that we can manage. It's like, yes, the occasional outbreaks, you trace them, you get everyone to isolate and all that shenanigans, and it doesn't get out of control. I mean, like New South Wales has had, consistently, 5 to 10 new cases almost every day for months, and it's never got out of control. So, it appears to be a possible thing to do. I can absolutely understand some of the states that basically have no cases being a bit wary of opening up to New South Wales and Victoria. That just makes sense. I don't know if it's necessary to keep New South Wales and Victoria locked out of other states, but I can understand the impulse. So, yes, we're in a weird phase where Australia as a whole probably has the pandemic under control. Probably we're in a position of being able to contain any little outbreaks that happen, because it's an incredibly infectious virus. It's all around the world. You can't completely keep people out of the country, even with borders closed. Just international shipping involves people coming in and whatnot, and there's until there's vaccine and treatment, that it is always going to pop up. You just hope that you're able to manage it. Like, in other words, not like the fucking Northern Hemisphere at the moment. That just looks like a fucking disaster about to happen. And not that I want it to happen. I wish it wasn't happening. But now it really looks like in the coming months, the people who were cautious, Dan Andrews, and for the matter, the West Australian Premier, who won't let people across the border, they are going to have their told you so moment when it hits absolutely horrific levels in the Northern Hemisphere. It looks unavoidable at the moment. I mean, like, we had to do hard lockdown to control 700 cases. You've got, places having outbreaks that are 20 to 80,000 new cases a day. So how the fuck do you put the lid back on that? It's just... Safi, you reckon I won't endanger the country folk by visiting regional Vic? I'm not in a rush. Yeah. Who knows? I'm not in a rush, but we'll see. Hey, Stella, good evening. Oh, yeah, 90s guy. International travel is not going to happen to any significant degree in 2021. But yes, it's time to travel Australia. Discover new parts of your own backyard. See what happens. Yeah, because that would be an interesting way to provide some boost to the struggling local economy. If all the money that in a normal year would be spent on overseas travel was just spent locally, That, I mean, it wouldn't cancel out the fucking huge problems we're facing because of the pandemic, but it would fucking help. And yeah, New Zealand as well. Yes, Musical Aviator, New Zealand. 90s guy, maybe yours went to Uluru with his family, 50% off. I thought it was the opposite. I thought flights were super fucking expensive at the moment because there were so few flights actually happening. I haven't looked into it, I have to admit, because I can't fucking go anywhere. Oh, wow. Safi, mum wants to visit grandparents in Crimea. 23-hour connecting flight. Dang. Celtic King, I did not get much mail. I got one little hand-addressed one, and we all know who that's from. This is probably going to be receipts and weird stuff. And I got something that someone signed me up for. One of the Christian groups, I think. Bright Light Australia. Want to know what they want to do to me. Safa, I did not go to a restaurant or a bar at midnight. There's a tiny amount of temptation to do it, but only a tiny amount. All right, so you see that, or does it flare out too much? Bright Life. Thank you for your interest in our products and your request for a Bright Life catalogue. Best of all, if you spend more than $60 on product, you will receive a stunning Cleopatra watch valued at $30, a great saving. And if you spend over $100, you can claim your Cozy Gel seat cushion for $19.95, which is normally $39.95. This is not a religious thing. This is a weirdo catalog, which has probably got some fucking awesome stuff. Like, I mean, who doesn't want a meerkat rain gauge is what I want to say. Motion-activated singing fairy wrens. Classy, classy. Ooh, a knockoff of the George Foreman. It's a microwave grill. Wow, that's weird. They're saying it's a composite metal that you can stick in the microwave and turn your microwave into a grill. Well, that's kind of fascinating. Glowing grip tape. That's excellent stuff. Hand sanitizer. Ugg boot socks. Wow. Recliner cover. This is all very classy stuff. Men's handkerchiefs. A bed wedge. Stretchy belts. Okay. Now suddenly they've got me with a product I need to handle the COVID baby. A stretchy belt. That's the thing I should probably need. Bright sight readers. Built-in LEDs add clarity and contrast to help reduce eye strain. Ooh, yes, reading in the dark. And my poor old eyes, sometimes with fine print, I actually do need to put a bright light on it to see, even with my glasses. Wow. This is weird. Serving tray. A net for a citrus tree. Yeah. Sorry, face masks. I don't know if you'll be able to see that very well with the animal prints on the face masks. That's stupid. I love it. I thought it was a religious shopping catalogue too, but it's not. It's just a shopping catalogue someone signed me up for. A foot wedge pillow. Wow. Super gel pads. Oh, they're incontinence pads. Okay. Ooh, a Snuggie hoodie. Fake flowers. Foot care stuff. A Hercules umbrella. 4 times the rib for super strength. That just kind of sounds like a condom ad, really. Snowshoes. Insulated coffee thing. Ooh, charcoal soap. It's black. Somehow I just feel like you'd end up be really black if you used charcoal soap. But a stunning nurse watch. A grip exerciser, good for the chronic masturbator. A shower mat. Alarm clock. A foot massager. Oh, they call it a leg exerciser. That sort of bulk. Ooh, a sleek leather organizer wallet. Doesn't look like it goes in your pockets. Looks like it goes in a bag, in a purse. It's not listening. Ooh, okay, this is good. A cassette player converter, a Walkman type thing that actually converts cassettes to MP3. If I had any old cassettes, that would be great. I don't, but I can see for some people that would be a good thing. Ooh, sturdy toilet safety rail. I should get one of those for AIDSy. That's not even a joke. He'd probably appreciate it. Microwave trays. Man, phone. I'll show you if there's anything particularly good in here. A laptop desk, compression gloves, recording music center. Oh, this is another one you can turn. I haven't even unpacked it, but I do have a record player that records stuff to MP3. A beanie with a built-in torch. Okay, that looks very weird. Pretty lace in Conti briefs. Underpants to protect incontinence. All right. Okay, now we're into knives. An anti-snoring thing. That's just a mouth guard. I need things to stop me snoring. It very much annoys Mrs. Angry. Oh yes, Arthur, Charlie, and our other Queensland pals been getting like a year's worth of rain in an afternoon or something. The really severe storms. Ooh, a spider catcher. Nice. A humane spider catcher, so they're still alive and you can take them outside and set them free. That's nice. Ooh, a hair reduction system. Pulsed light penetrates the follicles. Follicles shrink and hair begins to fall. That sound okay. Maybe this is just me. That sounds like you're giving yourself radiation poisoning. I'm just fucking throwing it out there. Bunion protector. It's just weird. So much weird. An indoor film projector. A mighty rubber broom. I just love some of the product names. I'm only halfway through the catalog, or not even. Toilet seat covers. Yes, a soft, warm toilet seat. Okay. Locomotive alarm cock. Looks very, very, very classy. Coral reef shower curtains. Oh my God. A USB voice recorder flash drive. So it's a USB flash drive that apparently has a microphone in it, and you just sort of like record conversations and put them on your computer later. That sounds dodgy AF. Outdoor animal repeller. Ugh. Ooh, a slap chop equivalent. Non-prescription hearing aids. Ooh, a lava lamp. A retro lava lamp. I love lava lamps. Lava lamps are awesome. Air fryer. I'm still sort of wondering, would I even like an air fryer if I got one? I don't know if anyone uses an air fryer. You can recommend them. Power knee joint support. A spring. Okay, this is interesting to me because my knees are fucked. Power knee joint support provides optimal support for stability for painful knees. It features bionic springs that give you gravity-defying boost when standing, walking upstairs, rising up from the ground. Great for gardening. Your legs will feel lighter and move easier. One size fits most. Looks stupid as hell. Absolutely looks stupid as hell. I love it. I don't know why I find stupid things amusing, but I do. I really, really do. Salt lamps, an anti-snore chin cradle. Man, there are so many anti-snore products. I got something that kind of works that I jam up my nose at night. Apparently, it doesn't work if I've been drinking. I'm more prone to snoring if I've been drinking. So, you know, maybe I shouldn't drink that much. A metallic garden hose, a freezer defroster, a wireless shower speaker, so I can sing in the shower. A foot care strap for silky heels. Does anyone want silky heels? Does anyone feel their heels are not silky enough? Because, I could have the answer for you. Comfort back stretcher. Okay, that just looks like a sex toy. To make someone arch up like that, just looks like a sex toy. Giant nail clippers for if you have giant nails. Neck support, cushion, just everything. Oh my God, the old club locks. Does anyone remember the club locks? Oh yeah, Kirsten, this is a quality content thing to be signed up for. Like it's just all really classy. Who remembers club locks though? They went out of fashion ages ago, and these people are still selling them. I don't know. Ooh, okay. I love these weird ones. Celtic King, you think Toby signed me up? He has a USB voice recorder. Maybe. There you go, Stella. You need the silky heel thing. You fucked up your feet from work boots. Honestly, I kind of do too. Also for my big toe. An ultrasonic facial cleanser. Cleanse, invigorate, and renew the natural glow in your skin with ultrasonic vibrations that help pores open to release impurities without harsh scrubbing. This salon technology is now easy and affordable to use at home. Your skin will look and feel fabulous and rechargeable via USB. Okay. Yeah, no, that's bullshit. Excellent. I love this bullshit. Help me up, Kane. Maybe I should get one of them for AIDSy. A full, oh my God. Do you know the stupid fucking exercise machines? Like they come up with a new one every year and they advertise them on TV. Is this one a full body exerciser for muscles, joints, and weight loss without strain or impact? Use it while watching TV. Again, I don't know how well you can see it, but it's like it's got pedals and shit, and it's obviously stupid as hell. A slicer dicer, a magic prawn peeler, lavender scented foot cushions. Self-sharpening chef's knives. Oh, yeah, the good old bloody Wiltshire Stay Sharp technology. I got one of them for one knife anyway. Another one for skin cleansing. Dead skin, blackheads, oil, and more. Oh, it's a suction thing. Suck the blackhead. I have so many blackheads. You just suck them all out. And then you have hickeys all over your face from doing it. More incontinence underwear. Okay. It's kind of disturbing that I'm into so much of this because it's clearly aimed at really old people. There's mobility aids and continence aids. A gentleman's messenger bag. A purse for men. It's not a purse. It's a gentleman's messenger bag. Looks really useful. Ladies, you've had a monopoly on purses for long enough. I could go a gentleman's messenger bag. Well, and another one. They're also into the fat bastards. Waistband expanders. It's like a little extra thing with button. I don't. Yeah, that's for everyone during fucking COVID. A shower chair. It's another one I could get for AIDSy. No, he'd either like these ideas or think I'm horrible and rude. I can't decide which way he'd go. Ooh, another record player. Again, this is aimed at old people. Fucking record players. Jesus. Well, okay. So that was 10 minutes fascination. I enjoyed that. Safa, I am not working on the Vic government's QR code system. No. Okay. The other mail that's been there for weeks. 30th of September. Yeah, so a month. Wait, it says it was sent? On the 23rd of the 7th? Good Lord. That's been sitting there a long time. All right. This is going to be the weird stuff. Okay. No, it's a letter. Oh my God, it's a letter. And it's a handwritten letter. Okay. Hate mail? It's a blank sheet of paper. There is nothing on it. So this is a $1.10. $1.10 to send me a blank sheet of paper. I love it. It's absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love it. I love it. I thought it was a letter. It is a ghost letter. It's a ghost letter. That's been waiting for me, I don't know, for months. A blank sheet of paper in an envelope. That's spectacular. I love that a lot. What a wacky thing. Yeah. I never know what's going to be in those envelopes. They always come from the same person because they handwrite my name and address. And I do actually know who it is because whether on purpose or inadvertently, in one of them they did put a receipt from the library for a receipt for a library book that had their name on it, and it was who I basically always said. Is it invisible ink? It's very hard to write with invisible ink without leaving any sort of imprint. And there's no imprint on this. So most invisible inks are revealed by heat. I could stick it in the microwave for a minute. I don't really have matches or anything, and then matches are a really dodgy way to reveal invisible ink anyway, because you set the paper on fire. I'm going to do it. I'm going to stick it in the microwave and see what happens. Oh no, not the microwave. Okay, because it's got plastic on it, plastic reinforcement stuff. If I can get the plastic reinforcement off, because I don't want melted plastic smell in my kitchen. If I can. Celtic King, I'm not actually going to out the person who sends them. If they want to out themselves, they can. But if I start answering questions like, which library did it come from, it would start to give away who it was from. So it shall remain a mystery. And that's right. Okay, no, that's not coming off. So, and I don't really think there's any invisible ink on there anyway. So forget that. It's just I get my Bright Life shopping catalogue and a blank sheet of paper. So, oh, looks a lordy. It's a funny old world. Celtic King, you reckon it's Toby? I shall neither confirm nor deny. Jewel, you just joined. I got stuff out of my mailbox. And it was a shopping catalogue, which is clearly aimed at old people. So clearly it's good for me. And the other was a blank sheet of paper in an envelope. So it's just that was my day. I had my first trip into the city in months. Did a couple of things I wanted to do in there, including checking the mailbox. What was the big news stories? Okay. So the big news is the Queensland elections coming up. Oh, yeah, there's all the talk about, should state borders be open? Yes, fights between states, fights between federal and states. Viral fragments are cause for concern of undetected virus cases in Ipswich. Yep, that's a thing that can happen. People not knowing they've got it, being asymptomatic. Oh, Jesus, this one would resonate for AIDSy. Canberra boys charged with the stabbing murder of fellow teenager at skate park. He's always talking about how people got stabbed and shit. No Celtic King, no Bible yet. Oh, yes, American cops killed another black man, so more protests. Headline: Ex-aide claims First Lady Melania Trump is repulsed by president, reveals very strange marriage. Well, duh. Well, duh. Optimism as CBD opens. The first table I served wanted champagne. There's like all these stories about people rushing to Kmart or whatnot at midnight last night. I can understand the people uh, uh, wanting to go to the bars and restaurants to celebrate at midnight. I have to admit there was a passing temptation on my place to do it, like you go to the Gin Palace or something in the city. But I resisted the temptation. But yeah, the people who went to Kmart and stuff weird me out a bit. Oh, Kirsten, speaking of mail, you got your first mail for your Ginfluencer package. Sorry, you got mail, which was your first Ginfluencer package. Kelsey King, there's no writing. It's a blank piece of paper. I've shown the writing before. I think this will just flare out. It's too much white. I don't think you'll be able to see the writing. I don't think. Yeah, it's just going to flare out, and you're not going to see it. I do have something to taste tonight. Actually, it's so funny. It's like if you'd asked me this time last week, I would have said I'm not buying any more booze for a while. And then I had a bunch of impulse buys on Friday night, which have all been delivered. The cocktails from Bar Americano, which I was tasting last night, which so good. And also I got my stuff from Marionette Liqueurs, and I got a new one there, Dry Cassis, which I've never tried before. I want to compare it to their Muir, because Muir is black currant. No, I don't know why I always say that. It's probably just called Muir. Ooh, ding! It's AIDSy. I was wondering if AIDSy was going to join us. Oh no, he's not feeling well. God damn. He broke his top dentures and cut his mouth. Bloody hell. Jesus. Ugh, the trials and travails of AIDSy, for God's sake. Megaleech, hello. Yeah, Stella, the rush to consume just cheap shit was weird. Definitely weird. Celtic King, you're going to see VD next week and tell him to post a letter to me. Yeah, I'm not sure. I suppose I can just go into the city again. I'm not sure when I will. Yeah, but the temptation to go to the bars I can see. But yeah, going to places like Target, Kmart was weird, and apparently people got really full on about it. So for having Palm, okay, first dude, it's Parma. It's Parma. Okay, you'll start a regional war calling it Palmy. Parma. I had a light and easy chicken parmigiana for dinner tonight. Chicken parma and some veggies. And why is it a parma and not a palmy? Because the style is called a parmigiana because it's purporting to be inspired by the cooking from the Parma region of Italy. So if you're going to abbreviate it, it's Parma, not Parmi. That will cause fights to break out in pubs. Suffer your mum's town losing Country Target, which sucks. I thought they were like closing almost all of the Country Target stores, actually. Profitability concerns. But yeah. Yeah, as I say, having grown up in a country town where there was fuck all. On one weird level, it was interesting to be in a country town where you couldn't get much shit. So if you went to somewhere like Sydney, it was fucking magic. You could buy stuff and bring it back that you just couldn't get in Dubbo. But now you get everything in Dubbo, so that magic is no longer there. Celtic King, you want easy to call VD? He might, but who can tell? Who can absolutely tell? Yes, because now I have no desire to go to Kmart. Kind of thinking about, will I ever go to Costco again? When will I go to Costco again? But I'm not that motivated because I'm doing light and easy food at the moment. I used to go to Costco to get big things of food, but I'm doing like the packaged meals light and easy at the moment, so it doesn't make sense. Yes, that's the other one, Stella. Potato cakes, not scallops. I think the most Victorians say potato cakes. I grew up in New South Wales where people said potato scallops. What else is easier to say? Same. The whole not going online thing is starting to age ungracingly. So it's here whenever you're ready. So, yes. So I reckon light and easy is really quite good. And when I'm doing light and easy, I get much more variety in my diet than if I was making my food myself, because I'm not that motivated to make different food all the time for myself. And with light and easy, you have literally dozens and dozens of choices. So it's all good. It is all good in the hood. Apart from various systemic problems that exist in the hood, that radical overhaul is needed to remedy. Because I'm lazy everything, man. But definitely a lazy chef. Other times I will cook stuff like got some nice baguettes. Pan fry some veggies and just simple stuff like mushroom, capsicum, and onion, and have that on the baguette as a sandwich. That's fucking great. Because I hope, it's not so much that he's not feeling well, but I guess he's feeling bad because he's broken his dentures and cut his mouth. It was just for variety for him. Safa, the hot meals from Light and Easy are all to go in the microwave. They tell you how many minutes to put them in the microwave. So, depending what it is, 5 or 10 minutes in the microwave to get food ready. And I do actually reckon it's quite good. So last night I was doing a bunch of unsolicited ads for Starwood, particularly Nova being on special and Dan Murphy's. Now I'm doing unsolicited ads for Light and Easy. If someone could back up a truck of Light and Easy and Starwood, that would be excellent. Mind you, Starwood got the great unsolicited ad this week from Dan Andrews when he announced that, yes, we are relaxing the restrictions. The journo said, are you saying it's time to get on the beers? And Andrews said, I think I'll be reaching for a higher shelf. And then he did post a picture. He was drinking Starwood whiskey, which this person was saying she was excited by. That's where she used to work when she was in Melbourne. And all the Starwood people were very excited. Their little unsolicited ad for them. It's good. And Kirsten, you made a mushroom and asparagus risotto. That does sound good. I don't think I've ever made risotto, actually. I make lots of pasta meals, but I don't think I've made risotto. Sally, you're eating popcorn. Nice. Throat infection can't be fucked cooking. What? Isn't popcorn rough on a throat infection? I don't know. Popcorn's okay, but I'm not huge on it. I'm a chips guy. Sorry, Celtic King, that's funny. You called the old angry phone number, which must have got reassigned to someone, and they'd had incoming call restrictions because they must be getting calls from weird motherfuckers, because that number's still all over my old videos. Okay. Kirsten, you made it in your fancy pants new Thermomix. Nice. Nice. I was slightly fascinated with the idea of calling the old angry phone. Love if the person answered and say, hey, have you got income call restrictions because weird fuckers call you from the internet? Yeah, I think you're actually right, Stella, that popcorn has less fat than chips. And popcorn's okay. I mean, I have to admit I'm a sucker for movie popcorn, the fresh stuff. But yes, as you can tell, because I'm a big fatty boomba, I eat chips. Oh, yes, I do. I do indeed. It'll be good. Some in the cupboard. I don't know if you remember the live stream on Friday night. We started talking food, and so was it 1 o'clock in the morning? I started eating chips. I didn't eat. They're still in the cupboard. I haven't touched them since Friday night. That's some effort of willpower on my part. Wrestling Days, Big Pat, how you doing, buddy? Kirsten, you're a popcorn fan as well? Yeah, I've never been. I don't hate it, but I've never been that into, like a bag of popcorn, like a bag of chips that you get from the supermarket. As I said, movie popcorn, I'm much more in favor of that. Yeah, Celtic King, you wanted to ask them if they get weirdo calls. Yep. Is it coconut oil they pop movie popcorn in? I thought it was like some butter or something. Air popping corn. That's very responsible of you. I am well today, Pat. How are you today? Soon be able to do so many more things. So exciting. Yes. Oh, wow. There's lots of strawberries. You have to eat lots of strawberries. We've been buying lots of strawberries because that's the cheapest time of the year to get them. They're less than half what they are at other times of the year. So we're just going a bit nuts with the strawberries. Maybe I should make some drinks with strawberries. I don't know. I have already done that. I did think we prep them, you cut them up and then sprinkle sugar on them, and the sugar sort of leaches all the moisture out of the strawberries, so you get a syrup on the strawberries, which I think is quite nice. Oh, Kirsten, you're going to go and air pop some popcorn as well? Yes. Celtic, I think randomly getting my old number is about 1 million to 1 shot. Yeah, Megaleech, we already said the invisible ink thing, and I'm reasonably sure I'd be able to see some sort of impression if someone used invisible ink, and I can't. And then I thought I'll stick this in the microwave, but it's got that plastic reinforcing stuff. My whole kitchen will smell like burning plastic if I do that. I could cut that off because it wouldn't come off. I could get a pair of scissors. Can you get me a pair of scissors out of the drawer, actually? Thank you. So I don't even have to get up. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to cut off the plastic bit. Thank you. I'm going to cut off the plastic bit, and I'm going to stick it in the microwave for a minute to see if anything gets revealed. Celtic King, of course I got weird calls. You give your phone number out on the internet, and you're going to get weird calls. Some of them were really entertaining. Sometimes I had incredibly good conversations with people. And zing. Hey, Locust Trooper, how you doing? Mick Leach is watching from the start of the stream, but at 3 times to catch up. Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. You didn't know I'd already had invisible ink recommended. All right, I'm going to microwave a piece of paper. See what happens. Just get on for a minute. Hope it doesn't catch on fire. So, busily microwaving a piece of paper. Hi, Annette. Did you come in just when I wasn't there? Our Celtic King, it was so long ago and there's so many calls, I couldn't really single something out and say that was the best call. I do remember guys challenging me to a fight because I'd made a video about something political that they were in favor of, and I said anyone who in favor of this is a dickhead, and they took it personally. And they were like actually in Melbourne, and I was in Melbourne, and they were like, "Yeah, we're in Flinders Street Station," and I was actually in the general vicinity, and they could actually hear tram dings when I was talking on the phone. "Where are you? I'm gonna get you." Right, just checking the piece of paper. And the piece of paper is warm and nothing is revealed, so there's no invisible ink on it. Oh, Toby called a few times. Oh, well, that's good. It's all good. Yeah, no, it was, it had its moments where it was fun. But it was a tragedy back in the day when I was getting a bit of attention because there was always weird stuff. And I mean, it was happening to YouTubers who were much bigger than me. People essentially so obsessed with being able to contact you, they're stalking you and, finding out your real address and a real phone number. So I just got a phone number that I just gave out all the time and a postal address that I gave out all the time. So then people weren't motivated to try and track me down because they could theoretically reach me quite easily. Yeah, I reckon it worked for those purposes back in the day when that was something that I had a little bit of reason to be concerned about. But life's a little bit simpler these days, so it's just much less of an issue. Kirsten, you're doing I don't mind home microwaved popcorn actually. Yeah, I don't do it often, but I don't mind it. Did some of them go a bit funny? Did they?
Yeah, you can eat them if you like.
No. I prefer my fungus in the form of mushrooms. That's okay. Well, into the bloody compost they go. Keep Mrs. Angry's garden happy. And that's a good thing. So, think I've mentioned another thing I've been doing is putting stuff out to feed the birds in the backyard, and because I look out those glass doors because my work desk is over there, and so it gives me something variable to look at, the different birds coming into the yard to eat the food put out. Which is, it's nice. Get not a huge variety come into the yard. Get magpies and wattle birds and ravens and minor birds, occasional pigeon or dove. There are rainbow lorikeets in the neighborhood, but they never come into our backyard. So I'm not sure what that's about, but they're all around, but not in our backyard. Celtic King, I don't have the number anymore. It's just, it's a thing I got bored with. So I stopped doing it. Because you're picking up Starwood in your Archie uniform. Nice. And Peter on Facebook, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Have we got anyone from Queensland joined us now, or are they all underwater and their internet's gone? Because they've been getting lots of rain and storms and whatnot. There were some impressive looking clouds today when I went for a walk. Like, I thought they looked really cool, and I took a photo. Yeah, the photo's not bad. Oh yeah, no. Really impressive and dramatic cumulus clouds. Yeah, I quite like the way they look, so I took a photo, and it's come out okay. I might post it to Instagram later or tomorrow or something like that. Celtic King, I probably won't ever get another angry number because I just kind of got bored with it. Bobo, there are magpie nests all over the place here. There are a lot of magpies in this neighborhood. So yes. Hey, nobody, how you doing? Yeah, I'll probably post the cloud photo on Instagram tomorrow or whatnot. So that was actually my daughter. My son's taller, much taller than me, much taller than me. I don't know what that says about genetics and whatnot, but my daughter's much taller than her mum. I think she's taller than anyone on her mum's side of the family, actually. So I know my son's not taller than anyone on my side of the family. I have some nephews who are really fucking tall, like 6'4", 6'5". So yes. Celtic King, that question answers itself. Why did I get bored? I got bored. Why do you get bored of anything? You've done it for a while and it doesn't seem like worth the effort anymore. Nobody, you spoke to your parish priest about, your incident, yes. Yeah, and the person who gave you shit was out of line. Yeah, they were. Well, it's also good to get like that level of affirmation if you're feeling like, what's that Reddit group? Am I the asshole? When people ask questions like, look, here's a situation, blah, 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 blah. Everyone else is telling me I'm the asshole, but I'm not sure. Am I the asshole? It's like all those subreddits, when they start, the posts, at least some of them or even most of them, are probably real and sincere. And then when the subreddit gets popular, people just start posting outrageous made-up stories and it loses all value. Yes, and they're channeling that one, the old Oh god, what was their show called? It was the guys from Peep Show, the Mitchell and Webb look, where the Nazis. And I was like, are we the baddies? We've got skulls on our uniform. Nobody been working on Aspie merch. A couple of designs which tend to get put out. Shirts plan to work at church, including one that says 0 to count in 8.8 seconds. Nice. Oh no, Kirsten, you run out of sweet vermouth. One of my Halloween cocktails, which I made on the stream on Friday, and the video has just gone live now, uses the Unico Yuzu sweet vermouth because it's very red, which I thought was suitable for Halloween because it made the drink look like blood. It's a rum drink with sweet vermouth in it and some herbal liqueurs, and it was very, very tasty. It was a good one. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. It was quite good. Would do again. I should freaking collate my cocktails properly because I always forget the ones I really like, and I should use my I should use my WordPress actually. I should use my WordPress to Facebook. Maybe I could do. But Facebook is so fucking evil. I don't know. I'm so fucking lazy. Put the recipes and my because I want to remember, like, how well did I rate these cocktails? And if you've never heard my rating system before, I rate things out of 10. 6 out of 10 means, yeah, it was okay. I don't regret getting that or making that. That's okay. But, probably, won't worry about it again. 7 out of 10 is good and, would consider getting it again. 8 out of 10, definitely want to get this one again or make this one again. 9 plus out of 10 is like, oh, holy crap, I want another one of these right now. So, for instance, like the 2 bottled cocktails. Two. That's rude. Two. The 2 bottled cocktails I was drinking last night from the Bar Americano, the Brooklyn variant on the Manhattan, was very good. I'd like 8 out of 10. Definitely don't regret getting that. Looking forward to having some more of that. But the old fashioned, their Antica Fashionista, at least 9 out of 10. It was a major fucking effort last night. So good. I mean, like that good that I friggin' like I feel ashamed of my own homemade old fashions because that's just so good. It's amazing. I remind you, Kirsten, Friday Kirsten bought today Kirsten some Unico Yuzo. I hope it doesn't take long to get to you. It's a bit hard to be sure how long it takes. Catherine, am I the asshole? Bitch was yelling at you saying, oh, nice. Calling you a fat retard. Nice. Made a face because she was smoking White Ox. Yes, okay. And that is pretty stinky. Yeah, it's pretty uncharitable to make judgments on you based on your voice. She was as fat as you. Yeah, some fat people are pretty fucking judgmental. That's all I'm going to say. I should have been Spockhand for 2. 2. That's 2. That's a Vulcan 2. Yeah, I mean, the person's obviously rude and bigoted. Yes, no, but you actually make a good point that people's snap judgments on appearances and surface stuff can be very wrong, not just in the negative way, like they make a negative assumption that's wrong, but people can, it's like, overestimate how you're going to handle a particular thing because you either give off a look or, give off a particular vibe that they go, oh yeah, they can do X, Y, Z, and you're like, no, I can't. Just like, stop placing those expectations and assumptions on me. Thank you very much. So yes, people shouldn't be assholes, but they are. They all too often are. I'm gonna taste my. I'm gonna compare the new marionette to one I already have. So, okay. So this is the one I've had for a while. Blackberry, Tasmanian blackberries in Muir, and cassis is Tasmanian black currants. So blackberry versus black currants. And I might put them on ice. Get a little glass and put them on ice. Little glass. That's what I want. All right, come here. All right. Talking to glassware. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of ice in these little glasses. All right. I'm going to try these on ice. Ugh. So glad that Marionette got rid of the glass stoppers. This is the old one. There's a glass stopper. Ugh. They can be really difficult to get off without spilling everywhere. Kind of neat, but okay. So this is the blackberry liqueur. As you can see, it's very dark. Put the stopper back on. And this is the black currant liqueur. They call this one dry, so one assumes it's less sweet than the Muir. But we shall see. Got this one because based on what they say on their website, the good folk at Marionette seem particularly proud of this one. It's like their flagship. So black currant looks much redder. Satisfying little pop. Okay, it is also very dark. So visually, they basically look the same. Oh, yeah, this is more purple. This is a bit more red. Probably look the same on the thing. Oh yes, we got to hear about your picnic date, Abigail. I didn't see you come in. There you are. Migraine, everything hurts. Oh no. Sorry. Be in bed recovering, waiting for your meds to kick in. That's okay. Quietly dying. Oh god. You can save, okay, you can absolutely save us the stories for another night when you're feeling a bit better. Oof. Annette, you had your first migraine for ages last week. Knocks out 2 days. Damn. All right, so this is the blackberry one that I've had for a while. It is sweet, or boozy flavor. It kind of tastes like alcoholic cordial, quite honestly. It's not very alcohol. What's the alcohol content on this? It's not like an alcohol burn, but you can. It has like a 20%. It has a wine-like taste. Ooh, good idea, Kirsten. Do them in a bramble. That would be good. Yes, okay. I did the Spock hand and you were summoned, Abigail. That makes sense. Okay, so that's the one I've had for a while, the Muir, which was basically bought to make blackberry brambles. Ooh. This is black currant. Wow. They call it dry, but I think it's sweeter. I think this would make a very good bramble. Wow, it's really nice. Oh, goddamn. Put that on ice cream. Wow. Okay. I like the cassis a bit better than the Muir. God damn, that's really good. It's like there's boozy Ribena, basically. Alcoholic black currants. Boozy Ribena, I think it's probably only 20% as well. Yeah. God damn, that would be good on ice cream. That would definitely be good just poured on ice cream. The Muir is good. I probably prefer the cassis. Yeah, it's not to slight the Muir because I've had that for a while and it's good. But yes, the Muir is a little bit more Ribena, black currant. It's interesting they call it a dry cassis. It's sweeter than the Muir, I think. Still nice. Locust Trooper, first day out of lockdown, pretty good. I went into the city for the first time in months and felt a sense of liberation. There's a bunch of people who weren't wearing their masks, like fucking masks were under their chin, and they make me so fucking angry. Like that really pisses me off, like big time. Oh god, Abigail, my daughter almost stole some of my upgrade parts today. Like her PC stopped working, and she thought her CPU was fried, and she's like, "Can I use the CPU that's in your upgrade things and replace it?" And I was like, "Okay." But then she tried to, and apparently my upgrade CPU didn't fit on her motherboard, and because she built her PC and she built my PC too, and so she said, "And your motherboard's the same as this motherboard, so in those parts you better have bought a new motherboard," which I think I did, so it should be okay. So yeah. Locust Trooper, no, I did not tell them off because that would start a fight. And regardless of how righteous I feel, starting a fight would not end well. In the city, get in lots of trouble. Oh, nobody, you must have missed my mail. There was only 2 pieces of mail. One was this catalog, shopping catalog, which admittedly has some very funny stuff in it. And the other one was a hand-addressed envelope with a completely blank piece of paper inside it, which is just fantastic. Someone spent $1.10 to send me a blank piece of paper. I bought my motherboards online from a store in Melbourne. Abigail, who's my technical consultant, gave me all the specs of what to buy. This was a couple months ago, and so I did it, and now I'm going to do it. Lemon juice can reveal invisible ink. I thought invisible ink was lemon juice. Locust Trooper. Well, yes. Okay, my daughter is smart, but also you can just kind of learn how to build a PC from watching YouTube videos. But nobody wish I had a blank piece of paper. Well, interesting you should mention lemon juice, Megaleech, because I got some lemons. Abigail, you're finding that thing not fitting very strange. Yeah, I don't know what the story is, but we coordinated the whole thing. There is a new motherboard, isn't there? The whole thing. Hopefully it all fits together. Anyway, maybe, depending how you're feeling, maybe we can do it this weekend. The upgrade. So I actually have some lemons I need to juice. And in fact, I need to make a fresh sugar syrup because I think I kept the sugar syrup I had too long and it's gone a bit funny. And I should err on the side of caution and throw it out. But obviously need to make some new stuff. I'll make a new oleosaccharum. I'll peel some lemons to make a lemony sugar syrup. I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to tickle in my nose. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, okay, Michael H. It's wrong what I said. Lemon juice is the invisible ink. When did she build her first PC? I am not sure, in all honesty. Put it in the oven just for a laugh. Okay. I need this bowl. I need a peeler. And I need a juicer. My juicer. And that's all I need. Oh, I probably need a plate. I'm going to put these back. I've done the taste and they're very yummy. All right. Plate and a knife for juicing. All right. Get everything together. Right. Lemons. Bag of lemons. Wish I had a lemon tree with lots of lemons on it. Nobody using an old 4th gen i5. Nice. Well, I had to upgrade, very overdue to upgrade, because I want to be able to edit my videos in 4K. And my current PC says, no, sir, that is not going to happen. There's something in. Clean the pores of this lemon. It's got blocked pores like little blackheads. All right. So, oleosaccharum, for those who don't know, is sugar syrup that's the saccharum part, with citrus juice, citrus oil, that's the oleo part. So if you peel citrus, which I'm about to do, and then cover it with sugar, there's a fun reaction where the sugar sort of sucks the citrus oil out of the peel and forms a citrusy syrup, which is a delight. So I'm going to peel these for the oleosaccharum. Just a really shallow peel. Don't want the pith because that's bitter. Just want this particular peeler is pretty good at doing shallow peels. Actually, the other one's better. I think it's in the dishwasher. That's okay. I'll keep doing. I knew something was wrong. This isn't the one I usually use. That's okay. So yeah, it's now a cooking show, or at least a kitchen show. You had the i9 $1,000 CPU. Well, because I hadn't done an upgrade and because I can claim computer stuff on my tax, I think we spent about $2,500 on parts. So went a little bit nuts with the parts, but I hopefully won't have to do it again for a while. Because my business is technology, so when I spend money on technology, I can claim it on my tax. All right. Lemon. Kirsten, you don't have a juicer. I just have the manual juicer. Abigail, you have an i7 9700. Would have bought the i9, but didn't see the point, considering the extra cost. Yes, well, you all do your tech talk, because this is not my area of expertise, and I don't know the answers to that sort of thing. What? Oh, cool. Abigail, I think I'll be future-proof for coming. Did we get an i7 or an i9 for me? I don't even remember. This was a couple months ago. Ew. All right, peeling another lemon. In the kitchen with Angry, peeling lemons. So there's a nice lemon oil smell in the kitchen. The other thing I sometimes do with these peels, after I've separated them from the sugar syrup, because now I've got these peels that are, you know, coated in sugar, I'll infuse them into a spirit, so you get a citrus spirit. Nicholas, you can sense your anxiety raising just because I've got something sharp. Oh, nice. Kirsten, you've got a lovely juicer, but it's in your storage unit. Yes. So if I should get 5G to upload in 8K. Well, I don't have a camera that shoots in 8K. My camera is quite a few years old, and I feel no urge to upgrade it. And it shoots in 4K. So, wait, I need a bag to put these rinds in when I squeeze the lemons. I've forgotten what my strategy. Oh, yeah, that's right. So keep the husks, and Mrs. Angry has a special compost for them. Can't use citrus in your regular compost because the acidity in them will damage a lot of compost. So there's a citrus-specific compost. Abigail, you're stuck with Ryzen processors for the upgrade, not Intel. Better processors for a while. Oh, okay, cool. Nice, thank you. Lucas, have I seen the new CPU made by AMD that cost $5,000 and had 32 cores? No, I haven't, and I cannot envisage who that would be necessary for. So if we know it, HM will start nagging 16K TVs on us. Yeah, it's like they keep inventing things to spend money on with TVs. Like, oh no, you think you've seen the giantest TV with the highest definition? No, we just came out with an even bigger TV with even higher resolution. It's like, okay, I don't think we needed it. TVs are already absurdly big and with amazing resolution. Yeah. Squeezing the lemons. Gonna have some fresh juice for the cocktails. And honestly, for my Pepsi as well. I love having a squeeze of fresh juice in my Pepsi, lemon or lime. Abigail saying AMD Threadripper CPUs are bonkers. Yep. Humans and what they do with technology is pretty mind-blowing, in my opinion. You know, who knows what we'll be doing in 10 years, 20 years. We might be doing really great things, or it might have all gone to shit. Who knows? Safa Lemon Pepsi was a limited edition, and they haven't made it for years, but it's also the thing that got me into flavoring my Pepsi, because I really liked the lemon Pepsi, and they had a lime Pepsi for a while as well, and I really liked them. And then they went off the market, and I was disappointed, but I thought, wait, could I just put lemon juice in Pepsi, and I do, and it tastes really good. A little bit of fresh lemon, fresh lime in Pepsi Max. It tastes really good. I'm a fan. Right. Next lemon. I love it. We've now gone for yet again a different sort of nerd talk. PC specs. Strong nerdy thread running through these streams, which I am in favor of. Just change the flavor of what we're nerding about on a given night. And why not? Why not indeed? So for what I think about Coca-Cola, I think it's inferior to Pepsi. But, and I also know this from experience, that's just an acquired taste. I used to drink Jolt Cola when that was a thing. Twice the caffeine. And then they were still selling Jolt Cola. I kind of realized that is too much sugar and I'm fatty boomsticks and need to have less sugar in my world. I need to start drinking something sugar-free. And it was a coin toss between, at the time Coke Zero didn't exist. Coin toss between, Diet Coke and Pepsi Max. I thought, Pepsi Max has got more caffeine. I'll go Pepsi Max. And I had to acquire the taste for it because an artificially flavored drink tastes quite different to a really sugary drink. And Jolt Cola was a really sugary drink. And so was that an autocorrect, Kirsten? The hardest keeps the dickheads out. The nerdiness keeps the dickheads out. Yes. Well, it's like if anyone's bored with our nerd talk, they need to just go away because we ain't going to stop anytime soon. That's interesting, Safa. Pepsi was introduced to the USSR before Coca-Cola. I did not know that. There you go. Things you learn. But yes, I somewhat arbitrarily chose Pepsi Max. And it definitely tastes better than Diet Coke. Got more caffeine. And also, in the supermarket, Pepsi's noticeably cheaper than Coke. So it has that going for it as well. Me being a cheap bastard, that is also an important part of my decision-making process. In fact, I don't think it was at the time. I don't think I realized there was a significant difference in price in the supermarket because I was just getting that from the 7-Eleven. But as the years went by, so I get it from the supermarket and you save a lot of money getting Pepsi rather than Coke in the supermarket. Ugh. Right. So if you're saying Pepsi's popular in India as well. So Locus Trooper, the PS5, 16-core AMD CPU, 16 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, 800 gigabytes SSD drive, custom AMD RDNA, 36 years, variable frequency. Ooh, sounds very good. Oh, wow. Kirsten just found the best cocktail pumpkin spice white Russian. That sounds like a very interesting combination. Is that a recipe or is that a bottled thing? Sounds very interesting. I did get a pumpkin spice chocolate liqueur this time last year just because I thought it was funny. Yes, I did. I know Coles has the cans on special this week. Woolies may well have the bottles on special. I haven't been to Woolies yet. I did some shopping in Coles today and saw the cans on special. offspring drink the cans. So when I'm special, I get some. I drink it out of the bottles. It's a recipe. Nice. Okay. Pumpkin spice white Russian. I am intrigued, certainly. Cool. Do you like the bit in the Big Lebowski where he calls the white Russian a Caucasian? Because that's what technically what a Caucasian is. Someone from the Caucasus, which would be a white Russian, essentially. Oh, for fuck's sake. So if you can drink yourself a white Russian. Have you seen The Big Lebowski? That's the dude's signature drink, Jeff Bridges. Likes a white Russian. Kahlua and vodka, basically. And cream. I think he makes it with Kahlua, vodka, and cream. Oh, this particular lemon has some problem pores in its skin. I'm just going to give it a beauty treatment and just going to give it a beauty treatment and clean out the dirty pores. Mrs. Angry actually told me what that is. Like, I think it's not actually dirt. I think it's from some sort of insect or something. I'm not sure. Not sure at all. Got to clean the pores. No, that's a pretty good job. I should be a bloody dermatologist. So if you want me to make Halloween pumpkins, yeah, not really going to do anything for Halloween this year. No, I've actually never done the pumpkin thing, carving a pumpkin. I don't think I've ever done it. Supermarkets do tend to sell some pumpkins that are designed for carving, because you can't really do it with like the Queensland blues, which are the pumpkins that I grew up eating. Those ones the Americans make their jack-o'-lanterns out of are a completely different style of pumpkin. All right. That's all the lemons peeled. Nice. One more juice. Kirsten, you have local, not Kahlua, cream, Pavlova vodka. You have most of the components then. Kirsten, I think you might be right. The carving pumpkins only started showing up in Australian supermarkets a couple of years ago. I very much think you might be right. They just decided there might be a market for them because we get so much American media here. And we always see the people doing the pumpkin carving. I just see there was a fun Facebook post today. I saw someone post on this day 30 years ago, the very first Simpsons Treehouse of Terror Halloween episode went to air. 30 goddamn years ago. Show's been on for so long. All right. That is those lemons squozed. So, I'm going to chuck this in the bin. Wash my hands because they're a bit slippery with citrus oil. Right. So, just need to double check the recipe for oleosaccharum. I think the recipe is 2 parts sugar, like double the weight of the peels with sugar. I'm just gonna look that up. It's from Trash Tiki. TrashTikiSucks.com. Oh my god. The Trash Tiki Sucks domain expired. Okay. Ugh. Oh, no, I have to do something really quickly. Oh my god, because your American nephew dressed up as a plague doctor. That's nice. Abigail, you like my happy cheers face on my cocktail channel? Yes. Yeah, Megalich, you seem to get really nervous about me with knives. Carving a pumpkin is definitely a recipe for disaster. I think I need to start this laptop up because this is where I can. Oh god. So I'm just going to be messing around doing stuff for a sec. I need to check something. Catherine, you're doing your thing, making playlists on Netflix of random episodes of multiple shows. Make one with just Halloween episodes or one with just Christmas episodes. Yeah, you could do that. Okay, I just quickly got to go across to this computer. And oh fuck. All right, I just think this one remembers the password that I had. So I just need for it to start up and double check because I don't have to change passwords again, but I might have to because there's just I'm in the dark over here, aren't I? That range on that. Why does this laptop take so long to start? For God's sake! Oh god, is it doing? Preparing? Was it doing some sort of fucking update? I hate that. I hate that. Okay. All right. Now it's doing its bloody Citrix secure fucking connection thing. Ugh. Oh. Catherine asking, is it an existing thing? I don't know. I don't really. I never bothered getting very intricate with Netflix. Maybe do a Google search. I don't know, or just try it. It feels like a thing someone would have done. Really. Okay. I have to really quickly check something here. Bruiser. Yeah. Dawson's Bank. Here we go. Okay. Let me just check. Does it remember me? It remembers me. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Okay. So I'm logged in. This will just take a second. Just got to check this. Okay. No. Okay. It's not going to happen. Okay. I thought the Trash Tiki Sucks domain was gone and I was going to save it for them. But anyway, that's the thing. Lex Trooper, anything interesting to talk about today? Apparently not, if you're asking that question. So, no, oleosaccharum. Recipe. Bon appetit. Ooh, does Diffords tell me how to make it? Let me see. Oil, sugar. Peel unwaxed lemons. Little of the white pith as possible. Measure my 45 mils. 1.5 ounce of caster sugar. Per lemon used. No, that's a shitty fucking recipe. What does liquor.com say about making it? Okay. 3 ounces of sugar. 3 ounces of sugar. What did I do? 6 lemons. It'd be like 6 ounces. Trash Tiki had the best recipe and their site's gone. That's really annoying. 4 lemons, 8 clementines of 4 oranges, half a cup of sugar. God damn. So imprecise. Oh, geez. So, Catherine, you're wanting to get really methodical in your Netflix, the continuity like Doctor Who, Torchwood, etc., or Buffy or Angel, to watch all their Halloween or Christmas episodes. Megaleech, that is actually really smart. Wayback Machine. Internet Archive. Trash Tiki Sucks.com. Okay, so if I say, what was it on April 26th? Let me see. Wait. What's going on here? Oh, this is just okay. I'm just really wanting to look up things. Very slow process. Yeah, this is my as I haven't had a haircut in months. My hair grows out. I haven't bothered to color it. This is the real color of my hair. Well, that's fair. Catherine, living alone. You have a lot of free time? Sounds like an excellent way to spend your time. Okay, here it is. Citrus oleo for dickheads. Ugh. Okay, that didn't fucking work. They hadn't actually archived that page. Whatever. I'm just going to do 2 parts. I'm sure it was 2 parts weight by weight, 2 parts sugar, and then same. So I've got to weigh this. I've got to weigh this. This is handy kitchen hints with angry. It's always been thinner here. There's also a lot of color there, so I think you can do that. Put some darker hair over it. All right. It's also the natural progression of times. Like when someone says, like, you're getting old, it's going, well, it's getting old is preferable to the alternative. Oh, wow. Now we're sharing downer stories. Nobody used to have a partner, dumped you via a letter in the mail, 2015. Well, dude, I got dumped on Valentine's Day once, so we're going to share harsh life stories. I mean, okay, that wasn't a long-term serious thing, but yeah, that was someone telling me she didn't want to see me anymore on Valentine's Day. And this is when I was much younger, so it fucking hurt way more. I'm going to get some scales. Oof. In the kitchen with Angry while he wrecks stuff. Scales. I just remembered I had this paper in the oven. I'll turn it off now. Okay, there's definitely no secret messages on the paper because it's starting to brown, as in burn. So that's one little mystery tonight solved. I did not have any secret invisible ink messages on that paper. Yeah, nobody. Look, I understand that mood about maybe you don't want to grow old, but as cheesy as it is, I do definitely recommend it. So even when it seems hard to keep going, it is something I actually recommend. All right. So handy kitchen hints with Angry. 100 grams. Okay. 100 grams of lemon peel. So I'm going to do 200 grams of sugar. And then 100 grams of water after that. Will be good. You got your first sexy time girlfriend after we broke up. Came to a party I was at, and you would be there. Brought cherries and threw one at me, saying you can have your cherry back. Oh my god, there was some shit going on there, dude. Oh, dude. Okay, nobody, you know, asphyxiation is unpleasant. Won't try that again. Yes, on a number of levels, I don't think you should try that again. I actually haven't decided if I'm going to get a haircut or if I'm going to keep letting it grow or if I'm going to color it again or go majestic gray. Lots of opportunities for choice there, and I haven't made a final choice yet. So, I'm going to do 200 grams of sugar. I'm going to get some sugar and a spoon. There's the sugar. There's the sugar. And I'm going to mix open. Handy hints in the kitchen with angry. Never know what you're going to get. Look, nobody, if being single works for you because of lowered stress, then that is absolutely the choice to make. And I know people are prone to say, oh, you just haven't found the right person. You'll be happier if you settle down. Like, no, trust your feelings, trust your gut. If that is just feeling like the wrong thing for you now, then you listen to your inner voice telling you that that's the wrong thing for you. And people who try to coerce you into feeling differently, I question whether they actually have your best interests at heart, quite honestly. They act like they do. They say, I'm just thinking of you. You'll be happier. You'll be happier. And I was like, are you? Are you thinking of them? Because that seems really insensitive. Well, I'm not going to shave it off. That's something I don't envisage happening. I don't envisage shaving my head at any point. Possibly a haircut, but not shaving my head. Catherine, you haven't decided about your hair either. That's nice. No, nobody. Look, I've made it clear I'm not a believer, but I don't. As long as someone's not an asshole, and that goes for atheists as well. If someone's not an asshole, I'm not going to harsh their worldview. And that's not just about religion. That's about all things. And like I said, I've come across some atheists who are bigger assholes than any religious person I've met. And I won't put up with their bullshit. But yeah, no, if you get a meaning from the church and a sense of community and those things, that is a positive thing. That is not something to be frowned upon. That's not something to second guess yourself on. And people who hassle you on that front are not very nice, honestly. Safi, you did get your hair cut. Why would I shave my head? I just have no interest in doing it, you know. Why won't I slam my dick in a car door? It's just not something I want to do. You know, not right now anyway. I have a very odd-shaped head. Wouldn't suit being bald. But it's not a thing that's going to happen. So... yeah, it was really funny how people just surged to the hairdressers. It's kind of like everyone's, you know, not been able to generate income for months. And now all these businesses are having this massive surge as people go, fuck, I need this. I need to shop here. I need a fucking haircut. I need this. I need that. Megaleech, you think Hairstar and Preacher has a bad shaped head? No, he just has the big scar on his face. No, I've got a weird, huge, misshapen head. Hairstar had a freaking normal head compared to me. So if you're actually copy Brett Sutton's hair color, yeah, he's got the silver fox action happening, doesn't he? He's got a very vocal fan base online, has Brett Sutton. Some desperate, thirsty types online salivating over Brett Sutton. Oh, yes, that's right. The incident that made it look like a penis. Yes. I fucking forgot that. It's so long since I've read Preacher. I had the whole collection back in the 90s. I mean, I've still got it, actually. I forgot that there was the incident that made his head look like a penis. Yes, nobody. You know you have your majestic long hair and facial hair, so people don't get to see. Yeah, no, I just know I've got a really large and weirdly shaped head. One of the reasons I'm not shaving it. So, give me 1 second before I go away. Because it's almost bedtime anyway. But I need to see. Oh, that's what I wanted. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. God damn it. Get something out of the cupboard. Fucking knees are going to give out. Right. This and this and this and this. I'm going to strain my lemon juice so it's ready for cocktails. Am I a hat person? Yes, I am. I absolutely am a hat person. And because of my big, stupid shaped head, I had to go to a specialty hat shop to get a hat that fit. So I have a couple of Akubras that fit my big, stupid head. Would I get a wig if I went bald? No, I don't think so. I mean, who knows? But my initial impulse is to say no. Ooh, goddamn. Ooh, so much lemon juice. Those were very juicy lemons. Okay. Fair call. Fair cop. Fair cop, governor. But two strainers. One is a coarse strainer, like got bigger holes, like your mum. And the other one is a finer strainer. She's fine, like your ma, like your mama. Okay, that was how much more juice is in here? That was more than I expected. Ugh, I actually need a bigger squeezy bottle for the juice. That's okay. So now I keep my juice in a handy squeezy bottle. Very easy for adding. Celtic King, you want to see me in a kilt and a hat? Who knows? This summer might be kilt weather. You can won't see anything. Right. I need that one because that's the bigger one. That's what she said. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to really quickly rinse this rather than put it through the dishwasher. Kilts. I think it was literally just called the online kilt store. Like it was a while ago, so I don't specifically remember. But yeah, just look up utility kilt. You get really, really. I mean, you can get purely traditional kilt as well. But this modern style, they call the utility kilt, is what I got. The black one. Very good. Very good. The same store did sell traditional tartan kilts as well. But yes, all I'd say is just search online for kilts. Also, because the place I got it from was in the UK, I think. I don't remember if it was Scotland specifically, but I think it was in the UK. And from my experience, at the moment, ordering something from overseas will take at least 6 weeks to arrive, possibly longer. So bear that in mind. And it's all a bit difficult to follow up on the moment because the world's so screwed up with COVID. That worked. There we go. Freaking cheese up, motherfucker. It's not quite a cooking show, but it is a kitchen show at the moment. Handy household hints with Angry. Strain your fresh lemon juice that you're going to use for cocktails, and then you don't have to fine strain the cocktail. I'm all about thinking ahead. Like, Strippy, you reckon white people get bald more often than other races? I don't know if that's statistically true. Who knows? Celtic King, I don't remember how much mine cost. Wasn't cheap. Absolutely wasn't cheap. It was like, a treat yourself thing when I got it. It was literally a couple of years ago. I don't fucking remember. I mean, I might be able to look it up and find it. Who knows? Nobody. There was a fun thing in the TV series American Gods, which is based on a book by my favorite writer, Neil Gaiman. And the principal thing of the story American Gods is anything that people believe in comes to exist in a literal way. So every deity that has had true believers has a real existence. The belief is the existence. And the book and the show is called American Gods because America is the world's great diaspora. Like, people came from literally all over the world to America over the centuries. And so there are representations of basically every god, every pantheon in America in one form or another, because at one point there was someone in America who believed in them. And at one point there was a big party, and along with the gods from different pantheons, all the Jesuses are there, and because it's a common thing that people like to see themselves in their god, they tend to envision their god as looking like them. And because Jesus is one of the most widespread gods, people from everywhere around the world have their own vision of Jesus. So there are all these multiracial Jesuses, and they're all Jesus because they're all believed in by someone, but they're all representations that different people believe in. And I thought that was quite nice, that people's belief manifests. So yeah, at this party where all the gods were hanging out, there were a whole bunch of Jesuses, and they all looked like the people who believed, and because the belief is that powerful. So I thought that was actually quite nice. I didn't think that was insulting. I didn't think that was, rude or sacrilegious. I thought it was quite nice, actually. Anywho, it is in fact historically, Safa, Jesus would have been not an Arab, North African, North African to Middle Eastern. Yeah, like Egyptian, if you follow something. Yeah, somewhere from historically, based on the stories of where he's born, etc. Jesus would have been North African to Middle Eastern. Miguel think Cthulhu and the old gods are in the series. Yeah, see, I would argue they probably won't be, because those are fictional creations and no one's ever believed that they exist. Whereas all the other deities, at some point, someone truly believed they existed. But Cthulhu and the old gods of Lovecraft were fictional creations. A lot of people enjoyed them. A lot of people were into them, but they were never actually worshipped as gods. If anyone said they were doing it, they were just, cosplaying, basically. So that's the thing in American Gods. True belief renders your god real. So it's all good. Anywho, I'm not sure when the third season of American Gods is coming out, but the first two are pretty good. And with that, I'm going to bid you fine people farewell. That's Hump Day done and dusted. Tomorrow night's Thursday, which is almost Friday, which, close to an excuse for a party, really. So you all look after yourselves. You're all mighty fine people. I hope to see you again soon, but I'm off to sleepy